find out he's a total badass, really. He wrote a book a while back called Can't Hurt Me, and just put out another one called Never Finished, which is the one I'm reading right now. And there are a couple of things just wanted to share basically from what I read today. One of them is, our goals, the goals we make are only to the level we perceive ourselves as. So let's see, how did he write it? Our goals are only as elastic as our sense of self, of who we are and what we think we can accomplish. If all you've ever done is run 3 miles at a clip, then a 10-mile run can feel as far as the moon. Your mind will compile reasons why that distance is beyond you, and you may believe them. If 10 becomes the new normal, then half or a full marathon may be the next step. After a marathon comes ultra, and so on and so forth. So we kind of hold ourselves back based on our perception of ourselves. So sometimes it's good to get input from other people. Ask them, what they think or how they perceive us, because usually the people closest to you have a better idea about you than you do. I know that's kind of tough, but it's true. Let's see. And he goes on, paragraph or so later, he goes on and says, there's nothing inherently wrong with that as long as we are clear that the shallow end work we put in is all about the preparation for the deep end. He's comparing, being in a pool and always hanging out in the shallow end because that's our comfort zone. And you've probably seen the chart, where growth happens outside of the comfort zone. So you try to move outside of it. I mean, we all do it. I do it. You do it. Everybody I know does it. They get into their comfort zone. It's where they like to hang out because it's comfortable. But nothing gets better, while you're still in that place, that there's nothing challenging you. You have to be challenged. And failing is good, so fail often. And hey, I'm just wearing the shirt that I just noticed what I was wearing. It's totally coincidental. So anyway, the next thing I wanted to do after chatting about that, I just wanted to invite you to go to Amazon. I'll put the link somewhere on here. Get this. I put it together for myself. Okay. If you don't get it, you don't get it. But it helps just kind of keep things on track. And when you write things down, it kind of puts it in your mind that, hey, this has to happen. And the way I have this structured is in chunks. A lot of times I would get overwhelmed with how much stuff I would have on my list. But if it's chunked, if it's put into 3-hour periods, our brains can function on those 3-hour periods, and we don't try to cram too much into that 3 hours. And we tend to finish whatever's in that time. So I encourage you, get it. And if not, journal some other way, find something to hold yourself accountable. And that is it for me today. I'll put these videos out every other day or every day or whatever, talking mostly, I don't know, random crap, but probably about business, personal development, how to get your website ranked. Oh, by the way, if you don't know, hey, I own a marketing agency. I'm also a digital marketing consultant. If you have a business, let's chat. Anyway, that's not what I wanted to talk about. We'll do that in